Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best sports and outdoors. Starting at number 5. Moki Wooden Pin. Here's a less preppy wooden lawn game with Scandinavian charm. Strategist editor Maxine Builder discovered the Finnish take on petanque, Moki, while traveling in Europe. She describes it as a cross between bowling, billiards, and blackjack, with a mix of strategy, skill, and luck. I've taken this game camping before, and it's a nice one for standing around with a few drinks in the afternoon. To play, you first arrange the numbered pins on the ground in a diamond shape. Then, from about 10 feet away, you take the throwing skittle and toss it underhand, toward the diamond. If you knock down a single numbered pin, you get points equal to the number displayed on it. If you knock down several pins at once, you get 1 point for each you knock down. In other words, to earn 5 points, either you knock down 5 pins in one toss, or you take out the one pin with the number 5 etched on top, says Builder. To win, a player must score 50 points. If you accidentally take down too many pins, your score goes back down to 25 and gameplay resumes. As with billiards, you start the next player's turn by standing the numbered pins upright exactly where they landed, making each round more challenging than the last. Though it may sound complicated, each game goes by pretty quickly, and first-timers will have no trouble picking up the rules. Coming at number 4. Spikeball Standard 3-Ball. I've already seen happy families playing Spikeball on the beach this season, and expect to see plenty more as the months go on. Salop says Spikeball has quickly turned into a summertime staple, growing in popularity over the past several years. Spikeball is like volleyball, but instead of hitting the ball over a net, you bounce the ball off of one. To play, you need 4 players divided into 2 teams of 2, with the objective being to bounce the ball off the net in a way that prevents the other team from being able to bounce it back. Susan Hay, owner of Long Beach Island-based toy store The Haymarket, adds that a team is allowed up to 3 touches to return the ball, and a round, or rally, continues until a team can't return it. She's a fan, and Amazon reviewers are also near unanimous in their praise, with one calling Spikeball the greatest lawn game ever invented, and another writing about playing it with both 5-year-olds and 65-year-olds. At number 3. Street Racket 2-Player. Although Kadima is beloved, it's not for everyone. If you didn't grow up perfecting your tennis serve, it can be hard to get a rally going. And even if you do have a killer backhand, the people you're picnicking with might not. The solution, as our contributing writer Ivy Pakoda explains, is Street Racket. It's a paddle sport played with an oversized yellow ball that is allowed to bounce, reducing the need for constant volleying. The rectangular playing field, which can be drawn with the game's included chalk sticks or simply marked out in sand or snow, is divided into 3 squares. Players stand in the 2 outer squares and compete over the middle square, which essentially functions as a net, says Pakoda. You score a point when your opponent either misses your square or is unable to return your shot from within their square. Kind of like tennis. The game, which can expand endlessly as you add more players and rackets and can also be played solo against a wall, is surprisingly fast-paced and fun. Pakoda is a squash pro and found it suitably challenging. If you tire of the usual rules, it even includes an app with more than 100 variations and exercises to complete. Number 2 of my list. Pro Kadima Beach. A time-tested beach game that's basically like playing tennis on the sand, Pro Kadima is a classic for a reason. It's super easy to put in your beach bag and just go, says Stacy Fauci, owner of Runnin' a Wild Toys in Carroll Gardens. We sell out every summer. This lightweight game doesn't require a net, making it perfect for train trips to the beach. And it can include as many players as you have rackets for. Gameplay can be as simple as hitting the ball back and forth, making it instructional for kids developing hand-eye coordination. A scoring system can be added where players or teams get a point for each hit, restarting the game whenever the ball hits the ground. Kate Salop, co-owner of Tisbury Toy Box in Martha's Vineyard, also recommends Pro Kadima. It's a game that we always have tucked into our beach bag, she says. Our family enjoys spirited, and mostly friendly competitions. We began playing when the kids were young, and they continue to enjoy it as teenagers. Just try not to send it sailing at neighboring beachgoers. And number 1. Gosport's classic regulation. A simple yet addictive lawn game that anybody can play and enjoy, Cornhole is the stuff of happy childhood memories. We love this game because it's as competitive or casual as you want it to be. Plus, the learning curve is practically horizontal. Played one-on-one or in teams of 2. The game requires players or teams to take alternating turns throwing their 4 bean bags at their opponent's boards. Each round ends once all bags have been thrown. Every bag that makes it onto a board earns 1 point, while any bags that are thrown or pushed into the hole earn 3 points. The first to 21 points wins. Event planner Justine Broel says it's an intergenerational game that provides low-stress backyard entertainment. While event planner Lauren Schaefer simply calls Cornhole her favorite outdoor game because it provides a healthy dose of competition and takes no time to set up. And if you're playing with adults only, event planner Jordan A. Manny says you can even add in a drinking element to keep the game interesting. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.